Hi guys, today we are looking at Canva. Canva is the perfect platform if you want to create something pretty looking or graphics generally online. So we'll go on to canva.com, and this is the site that you will come to first. You will come to the canva.com. Please register with us. So if I sign in with my Google account, it will take you into a brand new account. And why is that, you may ask? That's because I use my Facebook login for my Canva account, and because most of my activity or most of my designs that I am using are for the Facebook platform, and I just switch between the two of them. So when you first come in, they want to know what you are using it for. It really doesn't matter. It is just to suggest things to you. So we'll say we're personal on this occasion. And then it takes you already into what you want to create the first time. Now they're showing you lots of different templates that you can use. All these templates are fully customizable. You can change the images in there, you can change the text in there, you can create more of them if you like, more pages. And so when you are choosing the first time, I would suggest just choosing something to get your head around what you are using this for. We have Instagram posts, everything you need for social media, documents, presentations, etc. Personals, invites they have on here, a birthday card, education. You see there's so many templates there available to you, and you can custom build, so you don't have to start with a template if you do not wish. So let's take an example of an Instagram post. It's already at the optimal size for an Instagram post. It's square, so when you go onto Instagram you will not have to change the dimensions. You can post a full picture, and as you see on the left hand side you have different template layouts. Everything you need to choose content is on the left hand side of Canva. You have all the elements you need, from text through to images through to illustrations, and your own uploads if you want to use them are all there on the left hand side. Only when you start editing will you use a different part of the screen. So here they're given as a blank, add some text here and then pick a template. The templates themselves have images on them. Some of those images will be paid for images. They will not be free. It doesn't mean you can't use them. You can use them for $1 or so, but if you want to use it for fully free, you can still choose a template that you like the look of and just change the image on there, and then you have a freebie. It doesn't have to be a paid content. So I go down and I think, what would I like to post today? Oh look, it's Fuzzy the cat. So I think about what I want to post today. My posts are based around cartomancy and cards, obviously, but you may have a motivational Instagram or similar, or just want to post a picture of you and the kids and you want a little bit of writing on there. You may have a funny meme to post. So you choose the layout that actually draws your attention to it. You see this one's free, and if you click on the one at the top, it gives you more information on it. So I, on this occasion, will choose one that is paid for and show you how to create it for free. So as you see, the image in the background here has lemons on it. It has crosses over the images so that you can't use it for free. If you were then going to download that, you would be asked to pay $1. So how do we get rid of that? We simply click on the image and press delete. now you have a free post. So we want to make it look a little bit more shiny, I guess, a little bit more interesting. So I click on photos, and as you see, these are free. You could even type at the top lemons if you were looking for something similar, and then pop it into your background. And as you see, it's covered everything up. So now once we put an image on or we start editing, we go to the top bar here. And on the top bar, you can make changes to what you are doing on your post. We can add filters. We can adjust the brightness, contrasts, etc., the color scheme. We can crop it, obviously. We can flip it around if we so wish. And on the right hand side, we can copy this image, so we would have it twice. We can choose where it is in its position. Is it at the top of the writing or is it beneath the writing? We obviously want it to the back, so you can click on backwards until you get it in the right place. Now the square with the writing on here is what we call an element, and elements are photo frames, grids obviously here, but you also have shapes where you can put squares in and such. Here, shapes. So all this is a shape, and the shape again we can change up on the top bar to any color we wish. This is a preset shape that has text in there. We can change the text. Tony's lemons. Suck it and see. ReallyGreatSite.com. Tony'sLemons.com. So you can change the writing any way you like. You can go up here and change the the text. You can change the size of the text. You can change the color of the text. Gone. And obviously whether it's centered, adjusted, etc., and the spacing. The ungroup button up here is simply showing that this group, this shape, is a number of shapes together. So if you want to deal with one shape differently, I would just press ungroup, and here on the writing, ungroup, and then everything becomes its own graphic, without being tied to one of the other. And it is simple as that. You already have a post that's ready to go up online, and all you have to do is either share with a friend so they can view and edit, etc., or, which is what we do, press on the download, and you can download it to whatever device. They also have an app for this on your phone, so you can download your graphics and then upload it elsewhere, or you can go straight to a Facebook group, for example, and connect your Facebook. I did say that I was connected via my Facebook on my other account, and that's what I would use. And then of course you've got all the options. You've got Dropbox, LinkedIn, even everything that you wish for. So what happens if you want to create a image that is all yours and nothing pre-templated up for you? we go to our home screen, which is at the top there, and this is again where we start with our templates. And instead of clicking on one of these, we go to create a design, and you can put in custom dimensions. This is great for card people in my community who create cards, for example, or anything else that you want to create to a specific size and dimension. So for sake of it, I'll put 3000 versus 1200 pixels, and we get a almost banner looking size. And as you see, Canva then automatically offer layouts that will match your size. So for example, if we want to, that looks kind of clear, stay fresh, you can move that around. You see we've got some paid for images in here, and these are what we call the photo frames. So the photo frames you can change by just clicking on photos and dragging them in. Nice. Let's put animals. Maybe you have an animal website and you would like to change things around, and then you would change the text in there. So I go back to what I said before. How do we do it if we do not want to use a template? I will delete all of this, can highlight and delete. And we are starting with a blank page with no elements on there whatever, and not using a template. So that's what you would have. You would have the fresh page, the template shown on the left hand side. The best option is to go for your elements. If you are wanting photo elements on your page, it is awesome to create a grid. This allows you, like on the last one, just to drag and drop photos then into, and they remain then. Oh, that's a paid for one. I better change that. And that doesn't. There we go. So now you have photos on there. How do we deal with photos? You click on the photo and you can adjust, and you can crop. Adjust, remember, is the image contrast, etc. Filter, we can put the same filter on all of them just by clicking, so they have a common theme. You can also, you'll see this isn't centered, you don't get the whole animal in there, so we go to crop and we just drag him over a little bit. That one, crop, drag him to the center because he's got such a pretty face. So the grids are super useful if you are wanting to add images. And then your other elements. So we've done grids, and we have then frames, which are slightly different to grids. You may want a circular image on the left hand side, a little bit of send it to the back, a little bit of interest there in your post from your gradients. The gradients you can change color as you wish. There's really everything that you need. There's icons that you need. If you see these little crown on there, it means it's a pro. That's for people who subscribe and pay each month. But there are plenty of icons you can use without having to do that. Photo again. Let's find a nice photo. Oh my goodness, let's put my area in. Tarot. And then I want to add the background, which should be really a different color than what we have here. You can have all kinds of things, obviously plenty of free options to choose from. Choose anything that looks half decent just for the purposes of this. I will choose a color, I think. Oh look, a little bit of marble there. Or even a pineapple. So it's really endless what you could do. You could even put your own image behind as a background if you so wish. We can just take it out altogether and change the color of our background. And we can add text. Now they have some set texts, which is like in the first image that I completed. And the set text comes in groups, so the letters and the fonts are chosen as a group. So add that one, just click on it, make it bigger. Number 1, tarot reader. Up front, in your face. Whoops. Tarot readings. And of course we can change our font color, make it stand out, pop, anything we wish to do. We can change this one if we so wish to a different one. Doesn't work there. And then change this image a little bit. Change it all together. So we have now a banner that we've used. Took me a couple of minutes, nothing fancy, just easy peasy lemon squeezy. And you can go back to your basic template or without a template. The upload section is for you to upload an image of your own. So you can choose anything. I'm not on my machine here. Let's see what Jens has on here. Oh, look, there he is. Drag it in. And then all I do is drag the image into there. Cutting his head off a little bit because I chose a dodgy size. So I'll show you how to do these kind of thumbnails. Let's go back to home. What you'll see is when you go back to the beginning is that my designs are there now. I now have Tony's Lemons and I now have Stay Fresh that I deleted. But they are there. If we go to the top and write in thumbnail, we get a YouTube thumbnail. So now we go to uploads and we'll upload another image. See if I can find one without the writing on. So you have a thumbnail size. You also have your images on the left hand side. For example, the Porsche video we did, you can simply add the image. It doesn't really need much doing to it, but you can choose an awesome filter if you so wish. And then on the right hand side, drag a little bit of a heading in there. So fast. Worst thumbnail ever. But you can then tailor it to your video. And you could add, oops, I'm in headings. Look, we already had thumbnails available there. I want the icon, so I have to go to elements. And we can drag a YouTube play button in there. So you can use the icons, etc., that are available on there. If there is a icon or similar, or illustration or similar that you want to use that is a PNG and transparent, that means you don't get the white in the background, then go to kisspng.com. They have loads to download of these simple illustrations, etc., that have no white background. They are simple, transparent PNGs that you can then drag and drop. If we go to that site, kisspng.com, for example, and we want a subscribe button, I search for subscribe. There's loads of different ones. I'll use a simple one here, free download, and I wait for it. I am definitely not a robot, and I wait for it to download. Then when we go to our Canva, there. When we go back to Canva, then we can get our Kiss PNG subscribe button, drag it in, come straight up, and off you go. No nasty white at the back. So that is it. Canva is super simple, easy to use, easy to manipulate, and all you have to do then is download your image. You can download a PNG, a JPEG, PDF, and all you have to do is then click on the PDF and download, and then it automatically downloads, and you can use it for anything you want to. I hope that was helpful in some way. I would love to see your Canva designs. Please tag me in. Online you'll find me at The Car Geek, or tag in All-Star Space at All-Star Space, and I will have a look at your designs and give you a big thumbs up. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you on the next one.